Hi YouTube, it's Prep for Life. Today we're going to talk about a brand new hammock I just came across from RooPax. These guys are local to Utah. They're manufacturing a pretty good product. It's actually really similar to the ENO in terms of the manufacturing, in terms of the packaging. This thing is really similar. Now what gives this a leg up is that for the price, these RooPax actually come with the straps included, so you're not having to buy those separately. And these are fantastic straps. I mean, these are gonna stand up to anything else that you're gonna buy. Really similar. I think they're rated up to 600 pounds is what the owner had talked to me about. And of course, they have the loops going every few inches, so it really gives you some adjustability. We're gonna go ahead and set this up and show you just how easy that can be. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this around and put it right through the loop. Get it nice and high. It doesn't need to be too low. And we'll leave that to settle while we get the other side set up. We come over to the other tree. Same thing, you're gonna find the leash end. It almost looks like the handle of a leash when you're gonna walk your dog. I'll wrap that around the tree like this and do the same thing. We're just gonna pass that through. Again, these are really high quality straps. I just don't feel any hesitancy trusting my weight into this strap, and I'm a fairly big guy. Next, we're going to take the hammock. Now again, this is lightweight parachute fabric. I mean, just absolutely, you can barely feel this thing. You can toss it in a pack, throw it in with a tarp. Again, if it's summertime, you're not going to need any kind of insulation. This is just going to be perfect for a bug out scenario where I have basically shelter and a place to sleep for the night, and pretty comfortable, I might add. So that's, I think, why hammock camping is becoming more and more popular. Again, this has the mounting hardware, the hanging hardware built in. So I'm going to go ahead, come over here, and clip it in. Now these trees are fairly close together, so I don't have to go too far out. I want the hammock taut, but not too taut. I want a little bit of a sag there. So you'll notice here, I've got just a little bit of a bow. That's perfect for me. And as you can see, this is a pretty comfortable thing. That's the other beautiful part about having a hammock in your pack, is that you also have a chair built in, and you can lounge. You get this set up and you're ready to go. So even for a guy my size, again guys, I'm over 6 feet tall. I am, well over 250 pounds. And this thing's holding me just fine. I have no hesitation in spending an entire night in this hammock and having it support my weight, no problem. So depending on the weather, even up here in the canyon in the summertime, I would probably grab an insulating pad, maybe a nice tucked up Climate or Thermarest to provide a little bit of insulation on your backside, because even with a good sleeping bag, it's going to compress that insulation on the bottom, so it's not going to do you any good. You'll feel cold on your backside. So either having an underquilt underneath these or a good insulating pad inside the hammock with you, and then your sleeping bag, you're going to be just fine. And then also what most people will do is stretch out a tarp above, and that's going to protect you from, let's say, rain if it blows in, bird droppings, anything falling out of the trees, pine pitch, things like that. And it's going to make just a real nice, cozy shelter for you. All right, so taking the RooPax down couldn't be simpler. You're just going to unloop it on both sides. Come over here, grab this one out. I mean, it's just simple wire gate carabiners. And just like with the competing brand, the ENO, you're just going to tuck it right in there. It's just going to tuck into its own pouch. Okay, and because it's parachute fabric, this thing just folds up in a second and it weighs barely anything. So I get it all shoved in there, I cinch it up, and I even have, again, a little strap to compress this down even farther. All right, cool. And that just compresses down nice and light. This is fantastic. Okay, and then as far as the straps are concerned, you're just going to take them right off the tree. I mean, as you can see, they're leaving minimal damage here on the tree. So it's just such an easy way to do this. What I like to do is just take 2 fingers and a third, and then just start wrapping them. If I really wanted to, if I were in a hurry, I'd just take it and you know, take it like that, ball it up, throw it in the sack, okay? And then everything fits together nicely. Hope you found this video useful. Please be sure to subscribe to be updated with other products that we review, and feel free to share with your friends. We'll catch you next time.